So I am hopping on because I got asked what I use as my base face, and so I was just popping on to give you all a quick tutorial of my base face. I always start with a little bit of our glorious primer, and I always allow it to sit on my face, so I've already put it on. And then I am going to use the liquid foundation as my foundation of choice today, and then I usually pop it with either a pressed powder or the setting powder, and I'm going to be using my kabuki brush today to make it easy to apply. Now if you've never used the liquid foundation, it is super simple. You take your brush, you use the little dropper, and you put, I'm going to use like 3 drops on it today, and you dab it around your face and you blend it out. Now that I've blended all that out, I like to top it off with a pressed powder. I use one same foundation color as I did my regular foundation, and then one a step lighter to highlight under my eyes and my chin. Now that I've mattified my face, I go in with a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of blush just to add a little bit of dimension back to my face. So I take my bronzer, and you want to do a 3 and an E depending on which way you're watching me, just to give you a little bit of dimension. Now a quick tip with bronzer is if you have a bigger forehead, you want to take your bronzer and connect your side bronzing together. That helps shorten your forehead. If you have a really short forehead already, you want to keep your bronzer on each side. That way you don't shrink your forehead if you already have a small one. Okay, so with blush, most people say you smile and you put them on the apples of your cheeks. But with age, our face tends to droop down just a little bit. So I like to put it right up here on my cheekbone and bring it back just a little bit. I'm going to use the color Sweet today. That helps gives us a little bit of a lift with our blush. So that is my base face for you. I started with primer. I went in with my foundation of choice, liquid foundation. I topped it with pressed powder, and then I finished it up with a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of blush.